So basically into our previous video we have discussed about our nano editors and we have seen how we can edit the file by using the nano editor. Now let us begin with your VI editors. So VI editors are improved editors and that's the reason they are also called as VIM, called as VI editor, which is in improved mode. So generally this is improved mode of your VI editors. So this VI editors also we have since we are using the Linux operating system, but they are again improved with some certain features into the Linux later operating systems. Now here this VI editor is again we have in different flavors of your Unix as well as in Linux operating systems. This VI editors has a same concept what we have into the nano as well as into other editors. But using this particular VI editors is a bit different because we are going to move into the file and using certain tools and the commands which we will see how we are going to do it. The next we have the speciality of VI editor. It uses very few resources to edit a file. So the consumption of resources into it are very less. The tools are completely inbuilt into the VI editor itself. So we do not have to call any of your source files or any of the resources to process those particular source files or the methods. The next we have that is it is very friendly editors like you have into the Linux operating system. They were called as ED or EX editors into the older versions of your Unix. So this particular VI editors is more friendly than this true editors. Now again if I am talking the VI editors can be used into different ways. This can be used for different works like file editing of file in a different modes. Now here if I am talking about VI file name, if you define a VI file name, it will open a file into a VI editor, or if suppose I haven't created a new file. So automatically if you give a VI space file name, automatically it will also create a new file for you and you can edit a file and save it. The next we have that is VI space hyphen capital R and then the file name. Now what it will do, it will start your file in a read only mode. Now if you do not want to edit anything into a file or you do not want to use a particular file for any of your editing purpose, you can just read the file by using VI space hyphen R. Because in VI editors it might happen for the beginners, like if they are going to use a file or open a file and they might use some keys or by mistake, and what it will do, it will affect your file because you are going to add those characters into the file. So if I do not want to modify it or if I do not want to take any risk to open my particular file which I have created and weave it into read only, we can go for VI space hyphen R. The last one we have that is view of file name. Again if I am going to see what are the files generally we have created or which are the files we have, so we can use view and the file name. So it will show me all the existing files into my command mode into the VI editors. Now what is this command mode? What I am talking about the command mode is, as we are going to open a file into the VI editors, we have two different modes called as a command mode and the insertion mode. What they means? Now if I am using the VI editor, if I directly open a file, by default that VI editor will be in a mode called as a command mode. Means it is going to accept only the commands, not your text, not your data. Now if I want to add the data or the text into the file, I need to move into the insertion mode. For moving into the insertion mode, we have to press I or insert key. Once you press the insert key, below the line of your file, you will be able to see the insert tag. That means you are into the insertion mode and you can create the file, you can add the data into the file, and for that you have to again move into the command mode for saving the file by pressing the escape key. Once you press the escape key, you will be out into the command mode and then you can save the file by using some certain commands. So what are the commands generally which we are going to use, that we are going to see into our video. So let us move into the terminal and use the VI editor for editing the file. So into earlier session we have edited the file by using the nano. So I'll be using VI for the same file. So for opening a file using the VI editor, either you can use VI or VIM, the same as we use the nano editors. Then we need to define the file name. Now my file name is fruits. Once you move into the fruits, it will show you the number of line you have, number of character you have, your cursor is on which line and which column, and it is showing you all the pages as of now. So here, this is the via editor page, and you can find there is nothing written over here. Just it is showing you the number of line when you have started with the file. Now, I just want to insert something. If I press any key, it won't insert because this is into the command line mode. So when you start your VI editor, by default it will be in command line mode. If I want to insert anything into this file, I need to press either I or insert key. So once I press that, you can see it shows you insert over here. That means now you are in insertion mode and you can add whatever you want. Now I'll just fill up this blank space. I want to add the cherry and a dragon fruit. Correct. So I have added 2 lines into it. So this is how generally we add the lines. Now if suppose I want to copy a line, now for example I want to copy this mango, correct? So for copying this mango, I'll just take my cursor on the mango and then I'll copy this. Now for copying a particular file, what you will be doing is I'll just add or open a particular file here. So either we can go into the utilities, already we have gedit, or generally what we can do is we can even start with a different terminal, and with different terminal we can go for gedit and hit enter, and I'll just keep it aside so that I can show you the the keys which I'll be using for performing task on my V editors. So very first what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy a line. So for copying a line, you just have key letters. You need to press double time, that's twice Y. Y is means yanked. Yanked means you will be keeping this files hanging till you are going to paste it. So this is for copy a single line. So when you are going to copy, keep your cursor on the initial word of the line, or and then just press YY, and that should be in a command line mode. You should not write it into the insertion mode, otherwise it will be typed into the file itself. Then when I want to paste it, just we need to press P, so it will paste your line wherever you want to. Then if I want to copy multiple lines, so for example I want to copy 4 lines, I'll use for YY, so it will copy 4 lines starting from the initial line, right, from where your cursor is, the cursor position, right? And for pasting it again, we will be having P. So let us check how we can do this. So here I am on the word of mango and I just want to copy this line, correct? So for that I'll press escape to come out of the insertion mode. So you can find now here no insertion is written. Now I want to copy this, so I'll press Y and then escape I, that is for insertion mode, or directly you can press the insert key and come wherever you require and wherever you want to paste it. So just paste it by moving again into the command line mode and press P. So you can see this is pasted here. Same way if I want to copy 3 lines or 4 lines writing from the apple. So I will move into the insertion mode. I'll move on the first line. Again, I'll copy 4 lines, for example, 4 Y Y. So post that again, I'll come into the insertion mode. I'll come on the last line and hit enter, and I'm going to paste it. So you can see at the time I have pasted 4 more lines. So this is how we can see how we paste the lines. Same way if I want to delete a line. So for deleting a line, again we have DD for deleting a single line. Same way for deleting 3 or 4 lines, we'll have to add those numbers in front of your DD. Right? So let us delete these 4 lines which we have added. So for that, escape. DD if I do, that will delete only 1. If I use escape 3 DD, so it will delete 3 of the lines at a time. So again, dd we can use for deleting a line. So this is, we have seen how we can delete your lines, right? Same way, if I want to cut a line and paste it somewhere, so if I want to move or cut, we can say, so for that we have C. So for cut a single line, same way for multiple line we'll have 2cc for 2 lines, right? Cut 2 lines from the cursor position. And for pasting it, again we have the same, we can use P to paste, right? So here I'm going to come, and again I'll be moving into the insertion mode. So for navigating I have to move into the insertion mode. So if I want to cut just this sweet lamp, so what I can do is, again I'll come into the command mode and I'll press CC, and now you can see it has been cut. And now if I want to insert it, again I'll come into the last line and I'll paste by using P key letter, right? So it has been pasted. Same way, if I want to cut multiple lines, like I want to cut this line starting from blueberry till dragon. So this is 1 2 3 4 and 5 lines. So I'll use insertion mode, come out of insertion mode, command 5 cc. So it has cut these 5 lines, and now I want to paste it here itself. Escape P. So you can see it has been pasted. So this is how you can copy and paste. Now there are many more things you have. Now if I want to search a particular word wherever it is written, so for that I'll just add one more here, that is apple. Okay, so twice I have used apple. Now whenever you want to find something into your VI editors, what you will be using, you will just use front slash and the word you want to find. Now for example, I want to find apple, so I'll just use front slash and apple. That too, it should be in a command line mode. Just I'll search for apple, so it's showing me the number of times the apple is present in this particular file, correct? So my cursor will move to the next file when I press N. So N for searching the next word, right? So go on, continue pressing N. After you have given the search command, automatically it will take you to the top of the page and will search into the whole document. So for multiple search, we'll go on pressing N. So that is next search and the next word, right? Now same way, if I want to check for the number of line I have, like I have added multiple lines. Now if I want to check number of lines I have used, so I can also set the line numbers here by giving the command set number. Number. So it will show me into the number of lines I have used with this particular file. So these are some of the commands. Now again, if I want to save the content, what exactly I have added into it, so I'll be using :WQ. :WQ means write and quit. Again, if I want to add, like I do not want to save or make any changes to this file, I'll be using :Q and exclamation sign. So whatever the changes I have made into this file will be flushed out. So right now I want to save it, so I'll be using control, that is :WQ, and hit enter. So now I can check by using the cat command as well. So this file will show you whatever the changes I have done here, right? So cherry and dragon I have added just now. So this is how generally you use the VI editor. There are many things into the VI editor. You can use the manual pages. There are many parameters we use with the manual editor. These are the some of it, correct? So we have seen, like, there are many things what we can do into the VI editor. Like we can find different words by using it, and we can cut and paste multiple lines over here. That's the facilities, the advanced features we have into the VI editors. So this is about the editing of file. So into the next videos or coming videos, I'm going to explore more your Linux operating system. So keep watching.